left my job for 10 years to come to this as like an exit strategy. And I had 10 years of tenure and 200 hours of PTO every year to come here for better opportunity.
Hey, for the first time, we're hearing from federal IRS employees that lost their jobs.
In the coming days, as many as 1,000 people at the IRS in Ogden could be looking for new work. Thanks for joining us tonight for 2 News at 6. I'm Heidi Hatch.
And I'm Mark Gabel. We do have team coverage for you tonight on these federal job cuts. We start with Leslie Duarte, who spoke to the mayor of Ogden to learn about how they might be stepping up to try to help.
Absolutely, Mark, Heidi. I spoke to IRS employees. They're telling me they're devastated because they're losing their jobs, trying to figure out how they'll get back on their feet soon.
I've worked for the IRS just over 6 months.
Tonight, this former IRS worker is without a job.
So I am a probationary employee. I'll be fired in the next couple of days.
He tells me he left his previous job of 10 years to join the federal workforce.
This was going to be my retirement plan.
That is not the only thing. His wife also worked for the IRS.
My wife is going to be fired too, so it's going to affect my entire family.
The layoffs are a part of President Trump's plan to cut back on federal spending. According to the NTEU Chapter 67, the union that represents IRS workers in Ogden, hundreds are expected to be laid off in the next coming months.
Honestly, probably one of the worst things that could have been done in this time, in this day and age.
Ogden's IRS office is one of the biggest processing centers in the country and also one of Ogden's largest employers. I sat down with Ogden City Mayor Ben Nadowski. What message do you have to those employees that have been laid off?
These employees are a fabric of our community.
He says his office is prepared to help anyone who lost their job.
We're here to help, and we want to be a resource, particularly helping to connect with existing resources to make sure that they land on their feet.
As for other employees that were laid off,
Next steps are going to be update my resume, start applying for places, and continue to fight.
we've learned that across the country, 6,000 IRS employees could be laid off. Here in Ogden, that number could be about 1,000. Reporting live in Ogden, Leslie Duarte, KUTV 2 News.